Welcome back to BombTag Olympics. Today, we shall take a look at how Group B is going to turn out. In Group B, we've got Sidiez, Spinz, MyLordJohn, and Student. Unfortunately, Student was unable to make it, so he's going to be disqualified from the group as a result. Alright, the first match of Group B is Spinz versus Sidiez. Now this might be quite the match for Spinz, as he is facing up against one of the biggest monsters of BombTag in a good way. Sidiez is known for very strong plays. He likes to both place bombs and kick bombs. So Spinz has his work cut out for him. There is yet another person in this match though, who is currently spectating that the winner will go up against next. So if Spinz loses here, he will go ahead and go up against the guy that's spectating, who is who was he again? Well, it doesn't matter because Sidiez is out with the first game. MyLordJohn, there we go. So MyLordJohn is going up against whoever wins this current match. Currently Sidiez is up 1-0, so Sidiez is looking to have a clear road to the winner's match. If Spinz could ready up. As Spinz readies up, we are now moving on to game number 2. Both of the people now facing off on the opposite diagonal of what they normally face off against if it's a 1v1. Of course, due to the fact that this is being spectated right now by an additional person. It seems like Spinz is having a bit of a problem perhaps. What is his problem? Sidiez having some music playing on the background, and Spinz looking to go ahead and throw off that pattern of the music, I suppose. As Spinz no longer has as Sidiez no longer has the music that he wants to fight with. Maybe that was enough time, maybe that wasn't. If Spinz could place down some more bombs, that would be nice. Thank you. If Sidiez has anything thrown off about his playstyle, then I suppose Spinz's strategy was in fact working. Whether or not that's something that he wants to work, whether or not that was even intentional to begin with, we don't know. But what we do know is that Sidiez is way up higher on the item count. Sidiez really has his work out cut out for him, as both people seeming to end up in a draw now. So hopefully in this next game there will be less breaks and less talking, and hopefully Spinz will get his chance to go ahead and macro up with his items to face up against Sidiez. You're not going to do a lot with not a lot of items, so you need to get those items as fast as possible to make sure that you can face off against your opponent. That of course is logical to say. Sidiez is still up 1-0. We will see if he can keep the win train rolling. Of course, due to the fact that we did have a draw, Sidiez may be put off guard due to the music not being right in his ears, or maybe some other reason. So in that sense, having a draw may be beneficial. But of course, having draws only isn't going to get you any wins, and what we're looking for is wins in particular. As Spinz is looking to max out on items and face off against Sidiez. As Sidiez is going to place down some bombs, but unable to catch Spinz as they draw across. And as Spinz seems to have encountered a malfunction, maybe with its controller. Is that the case? Was there a technical problem? Alright, we shall continue on one more time. This time with Spinz having less technical difficulties with some very sticky keys. Apparently, Spinz uses WASD for his movement. That is very interesting. I normally use the default thing, except I changed my key from shift to control because that's a little bit easier to press. So my key bindings would be arrow keys to move, space to place bomb, and control, left control to kick. That seems to work out for me pretty well. I do enjoy the wide arrangement of controls that people have for their game plan or strategy. We will see if Spinz can go ahead and pull off at least one win versus Sidiez, or if Sidiez will go ahead and 2-0. And Sidiez is able to 2-0. Spinz not a very big fan of this, but that's what happens, I suppose. Now we'll move on to the next match. Alright, now, due to the absence of student, we will be skipping that match and going straight to the final match with Sidiez versus John. Now, MyLordJohn is an interesting player. I haven't met him a lot, but he does seem to be at least of a capable rank to take down Sidiez a little bit better than Spinz might. As John has a little bit of a sketchy moment there, having just 2 flame and being able to stay safe at the top side without getting blamed. As both players are getting all of the items they need. It seems like Sidiez is now able to go ahead and enter MyLordJohn's domain and bring on the pain. MyLordJohn trying to bring in some strategies, but Sidiez destroying those strategies and surviving. Neither player looking to destroy any of the boxes, any of the remaining boxes. Both players okay with having boxes on the screen. Perhaps looking to have some strategies based around them. Or perhaps not, as most of the boxes are destroyed now. MyLordJohn trying to play a little bit cautiously, it seems, as he walks through flames like it was nothing. I am having doubts over MyLordJohn. Is he actually just walking through flames, or is there some strategy behind it? I am not sure. We shall continue seeing if Lord John keeps on surviving. It does appear that MyLordJohn is in fact playing quite decently well, however. And we have now confirmed that MyLordJohn is in fact not immortal and susceptible to the flames of bombs. Sidiez goes off 1-0. That was very well played indeed. We will now continue on to the second game. Spinz is going to ready up anytime soon. There we go. Sidiez is up 1-0, looking to have the clear road to the quarterfinals. Or well, I couldn't say quite clear, there were a lot of difficulties in the first match. But hopefully he will end up having at least somewhat of a challenge against MyLordJohn, as John played really well. Surprisingly well, I would say, against Sidiez. I was super excited to watch that. As the box barrier between the two is shrinking and has now become non-existent, they appear to now be wanting to engage in battle. As both players looking to go ahead and perhaps pull some tricks off. As both players are really looking to pull some quick ones over the other one. Sidiez playing really well, but able to overcome whatever John is throwing at him. As both players are running in a line, which doesn't end well for John, because John was a little bit behind in the running, perhaps not seeing the true state of Sidiez in the match. And Sidiez ends up winning 2-0 and is now going to advance to the quarterfinals. And that is unfortunately the end of Group B. Student didn't show up from the beginning, supposedly he had football, and Spinz failed to show up in the middle of the tournament, which basically means Sidiez and John ended up getting a free pass to the quarterfinals.